All right, we're going to call this Board of Zoning Appeals meeting to order on Tuesday, July 29th at 6 p.m. Roll call.
Stephen Goodgibble,
Here.
Mike Sablis,
Here.
Brett Wedding,
Here.
Joe Molinek.
Here. All right. Moving on to the reading and approving of the previous month's minutes.
Make a motion, we suspend the rules and dispense with the reading of the minutes.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Old business, none. New business, we're going to, we need to amend our agenda, and we'll put this at the end, but we do need to have an election for a vice chair, so we'll do that after we've taken care of the new business on the agenda, but we will amend that to include that. All right, new business, special exception request for parcel 52-08 -206-201-044, commonly known as 568 East 5th Street, would like to keep the shed in its current location along the property line instead of the normal 3 feet inside the property line per the ordinance. Is there anybody here on behalf of this tonight? Come on up. And are you the property owners?
Yes, I am.
Okay. And what was your name, sir?
David Atkinson.
David Atkinson, okay. Go ahead.
I don't want to move it any closer to the AC unit, and I'd like to keep it there for the duration of the time that I'm going to need it for, which could be 3, maybe 5 years.
It's
depending.
not permanent. It can be moved, but it will cost us money to have it moved. The fence that's there,
We maintain it.
we
It's
maintain
far enough
it.
away from the house.
It was the neighbor's fence, and it was falling down, and we replaced it for her. And I don't know where it was in coordinates with the original property line, you know, the 3 inches or 6 inches or whatever is required. I don't know. We're close with our neighbor, like, you know what I mean? Like, we park in her back, we maintain her back. You know, she's very nice. I just don't understand where a problem, I mean, you know, if a neighbor, you know, if she came and said,
She's not even the one that put in the complaint.
but, well, I mean,
How long has the shed been there?
We just placed it about a month.
Okay.
It was, as soon as we had it placed, somebody complained across the street, I'm sure.
And had you reached out ahead of time to see if there was any zoning requirements or before you put the shed there?
It was a shed, so I didn't think there was, so no, I didn't.
yeah, because it wasn't permanent. That was my understanding. I can't speak for her, but that was my understanding is if it's not permanent, meaning, you know, like there's no frost footing, there's no foundation, it's not one with the ground, you know, as in it could be moved. I had no idea that there was, what did he say, 20 square feet, or say, you know, if it was
That
bigger
made it
than
permanent thing.
yeah, that made it permanent. And this really stuck by me because I am infamous for reading through codes. And it's beyond me as to how I didn't know this.
Okay.
Who did you buy this shed from?
That's a buy here, pay here in Kokomo.
In Kokomo? And they didn't tell you that you need to check for permits, which you didn't pull, and
When I was doing the research about building one, Menards had, when I went into the build thing, Menards had said something about it. but the buy here, pay here said nothing about it. And so because it was pre-built, I made assumptions.
Which they could have not said anything just because they don't know. They could have not said anything just because they don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Now, you told Mr. Carson, I believe, just the other day that you were planning on moving into the back, but you had to get rid of a trailer.
No, I
And so
said I
this
had
would
I had a backup plan if you guys denied me the variance,
Okay.
but I'd really rather not.
And, and there's some things going on that are changing also, so.
He's just had 2 back-to-back heart attacks.
Yeah.
It was hard enough getting it in there in the first place, but
Did I see a fence has also been erected since the first photos were taken? So
In the
you,
front?
yeah, we put the
Yeah.
front panel back up.
Okay.
We have a picture
I
if you need to see
I
it.
have photos.
Well, we have.
I mean,
I
I've
mean,
went by and
with the
seen it.
fence,
Well,
you-
There's no fence there, but now there is.
Yeah, yeah, we,
yeah. What prompted you to put that up in between the time that the city had contacted you in this meeting? I guess I would have waited in
I
case you
was
didn't get the
waiting.
variance.
I don't know what he was thinking.
I didn't do the work. I had my son-in-law do it. I guess I was thinking that if it has to come up, then it can come, you know? Because
We've already pulled the fence post once. It's a couple of screws and,
Okay.
it's really not,
which is why I didn't
I mean,
say much to him when I come out and it was already done.
it took the boy about
So-
20 minutes to dig the hole. And,
Okay.
and, you know, we set the post, leveled it up, packed it in.
Yeah.
And it's pretty solid, but it can come, you know, it can be removed.
Okay. Any questions from any of you guys?
No, I have no questions at this time.
And I don't see any remonstrators. Does anybody want to make a motion?
We have-
I mean, we do have the complaint, they're just not here to voice it, but.
Well, I make a motion, we take a vote.
Okay, so this vote is on whether they get the variance and the
Yes would be
shed.
you get the variance, no would be you do not get the variance.
Right. So just make sure everybody knows how they're voting. Yes means they get the variance and the shed stays. No means the shed needs to be moved. Okay?
Second, we need a second.
Yeah. So the motion's been made, we just need a second for it.
I do have one question before we do that. The neighbors, do you think they're upset about it? You think it's, like, not the next door neighbors, but maybe somewhere across the street, do you think it's because they think it's like an eyesore or something?
I think that I've been called,
Deck
I've-
house?
you guys have been called multiple times by our neighbors. They don't like us very much. And I just don't think, they seen it, we struggled getting it in. It had rained multiple times. We were trying to get the gravel down. We tore our yard up. I honestly don't think it's about the placement of the shed, maybe, but I can't say for sure. But I do know that they, instead of coming and talking to us and maybe even working through some stuff, their go-to has been to call you guys, which is why I'm up there repeatedly until I stopped coming and just started communicating via email.
And like, we're not difficult people, you know. I mean, I don't go out and cut my grass at 3 inches and, you know, have a golf course yard. I don't. I do try and maintain a nice place. Keep everything trimmed out of my windows and, you know, and making changes and moving forward. And now I've got a lot more time on my hands, so.
What my neighbors don't see is that I own several properties and we are busy and we bust our asses, excuse my language, but they don't know that, and so they only see us fall behind here and there on our property, and that's what they know. They don't know us. And I don't know who or why whoever complained. I think it looks good. I honestly do.
I mean, for only being there a month or two, I've still got the yard, the approach, to clean up and smooth out, or replant some grass and, till it, and make it look nice.
I guess
Grade
my
it
only
out.
concern is how quickly someone called in with it just being there a month. Like that's
Oh,
pretty
it was
quick.
It was a day.
Yeah.
It was a day.
Yeah.
It wasn't, I think the day after, there was a letter on it. The
And-
day after.
And the thing is it's not gonna be used as a garage. It's not like we're gonna be driving over the curb, with vehicles and parking cars and stuff. That's not what its use is for. Not at all.
What's it used for?
I'm gonna use it for sorting stuff and probably a couple garage sales here and here.
And we
here
have
and there.
tenants that leave, and we have to hold, their properties. And that's another place.
I'm just trying to get organized. That's all.
And we use the properties garages also for that. But we just really wanted somewhere closer we could keep an eye on the stuff. And hopefully, I don't know, guys. I'm just trying to live peaceful, and I'm just trying to survive,
This yellow house, is it on the corner?
The one next door to us?
Yeah.
No, she's not on the corner.
Judy?
Neither one of us are on the corner.
No, we're like, we're almost right in the middle of the block.
How close are you to that big apartment complex? Are you down farther from that?
That's the last block, isn't it? Or what do you mean, the big apartment
There's
complex?
as you're going down Fifth Street, there's a big apartment complex on the right-hand side as you're going
On the
east.
top of the hill?
Yeah,
Okay,
We're about-
so if you go down that hill, then that's, at the bottom of that hill, that's Lee? Is that Lee? Lee or we're in between Lee and Garfield.
okay,
It's just down the hill, and it's the second to the last block.
okay.
And we are almost dead smack in the middle, on the north side.
Okay, I know where it's at now.
Okay, we do have a motion on the floor, so we have a first.
Second that.
We have a second by Stefan. Roll call.
Stephen Kendall,
Yeah.
Mike Sablis,
Yeah.
Joe Mullenix,
No.
Brett Wedding.
I'm going to say no. So we have a tie, which means we can either do a revote or we can have a new motion.
Revote.
Can I ask something? So I heard him talking, or seen him talking with you in the beginning, and you holding our paper, and I feel like he's maybe swayed you. Is that a possibility?
No, to be honest, I had made my decision before I came because I went and did my homework and I drove around, looked at the houses. I was actually almost going to say yes because of the appeal. And hearing you guys and having you speak. But I also have to, even though they're not here, I have to honor the complaint that's been filed and give consideration to them as well. And it is very close to the fence, and I understand that you maintain it, but it's their fence.
No, we tore her fence down.
Her fence fell down.
Yes,
And
when we were
replaced
putting
it
ours
because she
up,
wanted a fence.
she asked us to take her fence out.
The fence really isn't the issue.
But
the
it's on,
property line.
yeah, it's on her property line though, right?
It's on our, yes, it's on our property line.
And so, these variances and these codes or the codes, I'm sorry, are there for a reason, and that's to protect each person's property.
The complaint is not coming from our neighbor. It is coming from across the road. It's not coming from Judy. I spoke with Judy, and Judy said she didn't call. And I told her I knew she didn't call. I never thought she did. It wasn't even a call-in, it was an electronic one. So it absolutely was not Judy. And Judy is our neighbor. And the only reason I have not asked for an improvement, for her to approve this, is because from the last agreement we had with her to now, she has developed some dementia. And I don't think that would be right of us to ask her of that. It's not right. So
Right. And I can honor that. I can.
then that's why, because she had mentioned getting, taking her and getting some signed paper, and I don't feel right doing that, because over the last couple of years, she has developed some stuff that it wouldn't be right.
Some
I mean, there are laws
questionable memory
against,
things.
there are laws against,
Right,
people
right.
taking advantage of that,
No matter
so.
who made the complaint, we do have a complaint. You have talked that you would be willing to move it. I make a motion that we give you 60 days. We'll give you a temporary variance for 60 days. That gives you some time to get it together and move it. And there was a trailer in the back that you've got to move or something like
Yep.
that. I think that would be reasonable.
Can I also request a refund for the 160 variance then, that we may use that to pay for the removal? Because at this
It's like a
point,
travel trailer?
huh?
It's
No,
like
we're
a
talking
tra-
about.
No, they're talking
we're
about the application
shed.
fee for the
The
variance.
shed has to be paid, we have to pay somebody to come in and move it.
Right.
And if you guys are denying our variance for the $160 that I paid to get it to stay where it's at, I request that that money be refunded to me if you're denying my variance.
It's not up to us.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That would not be we don't have that.
You can come back and request it, and they'll talk to the clerk treasurer and all that to see if that's possible.
Okay.
That's the best we can do on that.
Okay,
That's not in our purview.
okay.
I second the motion for the 60-day variance.
So yes would be the 60-day variance, no would be the to deny.
Mhm. All right, roll call.
Okay. Stephen?
Yes.
Mike?
Yes.
Split? Joe Mullenex?
Yes.
And Brett Wedding?
Yes.
How bad is her dementia? I mean,
I think they have gotten her medicated to where she's no longer wandering out of her fence and not knowing where she's at
How to get back in.
and how to get back in.
She forgot
Is
to
there-
put her car in
she-
park.
Is there a family member that
Checks in on her.
that can kind of do this on her behalf, possibly, that you could talk to?
Her daughter. Her
Her
daughter.
daughter lives north.
Yeah, he said
Um,
someone has a life estate on it.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
somebody has power of
Yeah.
attorney or
Yeah.
I'm
life
sure,
estate.
yes.
the only thing I was thinking, was looking at is if something happens to her and she has to go someplace, they sell a house, then you're in trouble.
Well, I mean,
Because-
well, she has a daughter, I mean, her daughter, yeah. But you're saying for the future, if they
Right.
said,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
okay.
Either
I mean, I
way, if we-
understand
if
what
we
you guys are
granted
looking
you-
for.
If we granted you a variance, straight across the board. That variance would only go till something changes.
So the new
If
owners,
the new owner's in the next house, then you would have to go through
Would
this
be right
all
back here again.
over again, yes.
Gotcha.
Because it only goes through that one thing. If you move the new people out of your house, the new people to move in would have to get a variance to keep that shed there. So,
Okay.
actually, in the long
Okay.
run, moving to the back saves you guys a lot of headaches.
Yeah.
I know it's headaches now, but in the future, it will save you headaches when you don't have 30 or 60 days or
Right.
something to move it.
Right.
So, but the people that you bought it from should have informed you to talk to the city and all that.
Have you got room to put it?
Yeah, it's gonna be right on top of our AC.
No, I'm gonna,
It's
it's
gonna be
gotta be
next to
moved
it,
back.
and we
It's
gotta
be
go
moved.
back. So, I mean, yeah, we have room, but. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
thank you. All right, so the next item is to have an election for our vice chair. Are there any nominations?
Why you keep staring at me?
I think you should be it.
Didn't say it.
Joe, right?
Close enough.
I'll second.
All right, so we have a first and a second for Joe to be the vice chair. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right,
So gratifying.
so Joe's the vice chair. All right, I make a motion that we adjourn.